Hi everyone, this is Patrick Palucci with another fantastic event. We're here live with the Tree Musketeers in El Segundo, California, where they're celebrating Make a Difference Day. My partner Randy Bouveraw is on site. Randy, how's it going out there?
Hey, Pat. Good to hear from you. We're doing pretty good down here at the corner of Main and Imperial. How are
Oh,
you doing back there?
oh, I'm doing great in the studio. We're having a good time. So, Randy, why don't you go ahead and take the reins from here and tell us what's going on with Make a Difference Today and the Tree Musketeers?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, before we get into what we're doing here, let me show you where we are. As I said, we're on Main and Imperial. We're at the northern tip of this little community, El Segundo, California, celebrating its 100-year anniversary next year. And if I just pan over to the north, you'll see we actually are right up against the southern tip of Los Angeles International Airport. But what you might not have noticed is down Imperial Highway, there's a stretch of trees going down the median, a half mile down to the beach. So the Pacific Ocean's right there. And if I pan back up Imperial Highway, you'll see the same thing. These are called the trees to the sea. And these were planted not very long ago, and it took the initiative of some people here in El Segundo who happen to be very young. So to tell us more about that and what we're doing here, I'm going to enlist the help of a VIP here. Her name is Talia. Talia, why don't you introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about your role here?
Hi, I'm Talia. I'm the president of True Musketeers. So the role of kids at True Musketeers is we're the boss. So there's going to be kids leading each group. We're going to have 6 groups, and there's about 40 kids 140 volunteers that have come out today. And there's going to be different groups, and each group is run by a kid leader.
Okay, and so this is called Make a Difference Day. And this happens, what, once a year?
Yes, it's the biggest day of community service.
Okay, cool. And you say kids are the boss here? You get to boss grown-ups around,
Yeah.
tell them what to do? That's pretty cool. How do you become, I know you're called youth managers or youth directors. How does one become a youth manager?
So first you take the leadership courses, and they taught me so much. They teach you how to act like an adult and how to run in the real world. And so we have public speaking courses and leadership courses, and once you take those, you can apply to become one of the YMCA or the youth manager.
Wow, okay, so it's not only just, learning about trees, but it's actually learning leadership.
Yes.
Okay, and when did you get involved?
I became involved when I was 10, so 7 years ago, and I became involved because, like what you said, kids are boss, and I always thought that was so amazing. Me being 10, I could boss around like a 50-year-old or someone that's way older than me, and I was the boss.
Okay, very cool. And, for those who don't know, tell us a little bit more about the history of the Tree Musketeers.
Okay, so Tree Musketeers was founded in 1987 by 13 Brownie Girl Scouts who dared to dream that kids could change the world. So they planted Mercy Marvelous Tree, which is down over there.
Okay.
And we still do that now with our mission statement, which we empower young people to be environmental leaders. So we're still carrying on that dream.
Okay. Excellent. Now, obviously, kids are running the show, but it's not only for kids, right? I mean, can old guys like me come and help out?
Yeah, our favorite saying is people tall or small can come out any age. We welcome everyone.
Okay. And so, obviously, Tree Musketeers is known here. For those of us who live in the South Bay part of Los Angeles, is the organization bigger than that, or is it just local?
We have a worldwide program. It's called our P4P program, and it's worldwide. We have a new a 3x3 campaign, which we're trying to have 3 million kids plant 3 million trees worldwide, and we've hit around our 1 million mark. So if you live worldwide, make sure to log onto our website, and you can just register any tree you plant and help us with our movement.
Wow, so Partners for the Planet. This is a global organization, Pat. This is not just a local little effort. But I'll tell you, the local effort is what's important today. And I know Talia's busy. We're going to release her to run the show here in a minute. But there is a purpose to today. And I think it has to do with taking care of trees, especially during the drought here. So Talia, why don't you tell us a little bit about the importance of tree care during the drought?
Tree care is very important during the drought. Like us, trees need water no matter how old. So it's very important to keep watering your trees even during this time of drought.
Okay. And, for people who aren't out here today, is there anything they can do to learn more about how to take care of specific trees?
You can go to our website. We have a video on how to water trees. It's from the relief, and it's very informative. If you have any questions, you can just look on there.
Okay, very cool. Now, hey, Pat, while we're kind of wrapping up here, I'm wondering, have we got any questions? I know we put out a hashtag, Tree Musketeers. I don't know if there's anybody out there who has a question for Talia.
Yeah, they want to know. about the drought itself? Like, what is there any techniques besides just mulch? Is there any more details you could provide in regards to that?
Yeah, so there's kind of a question with more details about taking care of a tree during the drought with mulch and stuff. And there's also the concern, I know some people think, well, will El Nino be okay? Will it help the trees? So is there anything more you can tell us about that?
Well, watering trees, even during this drought, they need water just like us. So El Nino will bring in rain, but it's not enough to sustain all these trees. Old trees and young trees all need water, or else they won't be able to survive. And trees give so much to us. So if we don't give them what they need, we won't be getting all the important things, like the trees here that provide a great pollution barrier between LAX and the city of El Segundo. Without watering those trees, we wouldn't have such a great pollution barrier.
Yeah. That's a great point. So, Pat, as she was saying, these trees to the sea are important. They're the only natural barrier between the airport and the South Bay community. So, with that, I'm going to throw it back to you. Talia, do you have anything left to add?
Just make sure to check us out on our website, www.truemusketeers.org, or call us at 310-322-0263.
Okay. Thank you so much, Talia. Really appreciate your time. Good luck out there today.
Thank you.
Okay. So, Pat, with that, you can see the activity is starting to pick up a little bit here. People are starting to get ready. I see some work gloves getting put on here. And I'm a little inspired. I think I'm going to throw on some gloves and help them out. So I'm going to throw it back to you in the studio.
All right, Randy. Well, I appreciate the time out there today. It was a great event. And definitely, guys, they're down in Imperial Highway in El Segundo. Is that the corner of Maine, I guess? I just want to make sure I got the location right.
That's right. That's Maine and Imperial, just about a half mile from the beach.
Okay, cool. All right, Randy. Well, thanks for the time today. Guys, this was an event with the Tree Musketeers. If you're interested to learn more about DA14, you can go to da14media.com as well, and we can help amplify your event live to the world. Okay, guys, have a good day. Randy, take care, okay?
Thanks, Pat.